Welcome back to Instinct, everybody. This is our New Year's special. This one's long time coming. We're doing Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep, we're trying to show off that we aren't autistic, but we can relate to the autistic people out there. We feel ya. This is
Well,
for
I'm
you.
a longtime Sonic fan. I'm right in that community. So
Yeah, well, you're probably slightly autistic, so
yeah, true.
I think we all are personally.
I grew up with Sonic Adventure 2, and that became my life for a long time. So right there, man.
Yeah, I played them, but Sonic never encapsulated me the way it did for you. So this is gonna be I like Sonic, but I'm not a Sonic fan. So my plan for today is I'm drawing Sonic as a monster. I already did my quick sketch, as you can see on the screen. So this is what it's gonna look like at the beginning. It's gonna be horrible by the time I'm done with it.
And I'm just going to draw a bunch of characters. I hadn't drawn like Sonic stuff in a long time, but I did a bunch of practice sheets and they quickly devolved into so I can't show any of them, but oh, I can show the Chow. I'll put the Chow that I drew up on screen. So that's my practice.
Yeah, that's the only
and there we go.
safe one.
Yeah, so but yeah, we're gonna get going.
All right, let's get started.
I'm not using any references on this one. I feel like I should know these Sonic characters by memory, so.
Yeah, and the level that you know these off the top of your head is a little mind-blowing to me sometimes.
Yeah, man. Well, I only play like a couple different video games, man. It's either when a new Sonic game comes out or like a new Luigi's Mansion game.
Yeah, I'm what some would call a pro gamer, so I don't ever play those games.
What character do you think I should draw first? I don't want to draw Sonic first. That's the main guy.
Why don't you
do someone else?
Knuckles has always been one of my favorites. Why don't you start off with Knuckles?
I can draw Knuckles. Yeah, I could do that. I know he's got a pointy snout.
I mean, I think he looks like Sonic, just a little more aggressive.
So how did you get introduced to Sonic?
How did I get introduced to Sonic? Well, growing up throughout the 90s and stuff, it's kind of hard not to just have that shit thrown in your face. But I would say my first experience with Sonic would probably be watching the old cartoon for it that they had. I think he used to play on like Kids WB. I don't remember if that was like Sonic Adventures or what it was.
Oh, you watched Sonic X.
Sonic X, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, Sonic X followed the plot, like they followed the plot line, the storyline for Sonic Adventure 2 at one point, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's about all I've as a young kid. I didn't play Sonic Adventures. I think that's really the only one that I have played is Sonic Adventures 1 and 2. I played both of them.
Which one do you like better?
Definitely 2. I don't. You have a more vast knowledge on those games than I would say I do. Cause I played like I said, I played those when I was young. And I always had to play them over at a friend's house because I didn't have a GameCube, which I thought was the only way that you could play them. I didn't know you could play them on the PS2. So once I found that out,
Well, you couldn't play those games on the PS2 until like Sonic Heroes came out. That was like the first cross-platform one. Eventually, they ended up on like the Xbox store and like the PlayStation store and all that. Like they had ports and shit.
Yeah, I did play it again as a young adult when it did come to Xbox. I remember getting it on my Xbox. So that was my Xbox or my PS3. I think it was my PS3 that I played it on.
Yeah, I played everything on GameCube. I played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle first because that was the first one to come out, like on the actual GameCube. So I thought that game came out before the first one because when they finally ported the first one, they called it Sonic Adventure DX. So I was like, oh, this is a sequel. So when I played it, I'm like, where's Shadow at? Where's Rouge? Where's all these characters?
It was just the original.
And it's like, yeah, and it was just the first game. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I always my favorite thing with those was always going into the Chow Garden and just fucking chucking those bitches across the map and then loving on them, being it's okay. This only happens every time I turn it on for like 15 minutes, and then you guys are good to go.
I'm a little weenie. I can't hurt the chow. My cousins came over one time from Chicago, and they were like playing the game, and they were like abusing my chows and stuff, and I was like flipping out. I'm like, stop it!
You leave that innocent little baby alone. I don't remember. Could you bring Shadow into the Chow Garden?
Yeah, you could. You could bring all the characters, even Dr. Eggman, and he had like this really funny like walk cycle, and his body looked all funny because his like he was like real round up top, and he had like long skinny legs and like big boots and shit.
Slightly remember that.
Fuck, I don't remember if Knuckles has ears.
I don't think any of them have ears. Oh, your Knuckles look good though.
He's mad. He's really angry.
Oh, that's Knuckles.
And I made his nose too pointy, but whatever.
Yeah, I vaguely remember the storyline from the Sonic Adventures games. Because I always just wanted to go in. I never paid attention to the story. I was just like, I'm just gonna go in and, you know, run around, and because I love the mechanics for the running and everything. I always felt like they just had that shit so like ironed out. And then you know, of course, going into the Chow Garden. I honestly didn't even think they had a story mode in it for the longest time. It's because I genuinely thought it was that the Sonic games didn't have any story to them. It wasn't until we became friends and you started educating me a little bit more on it, where you're like, oh yeah, no, the story was like this and like that, and this happened. And I probably should go back and replay those games. I'm pretty positive they're on the Xbox store again.
Yeah, you can play both. Let's see, Sonic Adventure, the first one, I think is like $6 on the Xbox store. I think Adventure 2 is like $8 the last time I bought it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's worth the price.
I'm a big fan of when games go on sale like that. I just recently got a great deal on Dark Souls, the first one. It's like a $40 game for the remaster, and I go on this website. Used to be called CD Keys, now it's called Loaded. But I got the remaster for $5.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was pretty happy about that.
There you go. You like my little Knuckles? With the super pointy nose.
Yeah, with his air-propelled farts.
No, that's not a fart. You'll see what I have planned next.
Oh boy.
If I can draw what I'm planning next, it's gonna be hard because I can't fucking draw hands, but I'm doing it.
And give him the 1,000 years of death.
It's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, I knew what you were planning. What the fuck are you drawing over there?
You'll see.
What's going on with the mouth up there?
He's he's excited. Look at him.
Is that him biting his lip?
Yeah, he's biting his lip. He's all like,
oh, I can't wait to show you my Tails drawing.
I'm very excited to see it.
Not shown on this yet, but I drew a very wonderful drawing of Tails just to kind of get warmed up for this, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because this is one of my crowning achievements in my art journey here. It's good enough. You think I should give him nipples?
Yes. I haven't looked at your screen yet, but yes, always nipples.
Always nipples. Oh, this came out so good already.
I like his nipples.
And nice long floppy nipples.
Skin tag ass looking nipples.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, and I don't even feel bad about like the way I'm drawing Sonic, because I've seen this man drawn or this animal drawn one too many times, and it's one too many times that I wish I didn't see the way he was drawn. And it's weird because there are some crazy talented artists out there, and they just decide to do the worst possible things when it comes to Sonic.
Yeah, I know. I mean, who does that? It's crazy. There we go. There's Tails giving Knuckles 1,000 years of death. Oh wait, I gotta put the icing on the cake. Oh no. If you don't know, that's from the first game, Sonic Adventure. You have like a character fight with him where you just have to like hit him 3 times, but every time you hit him, he says like the same voice line. He's like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no." So it's kind of like a little joke in the Sonic community.
I'm trying to remember exactly how he sounded in the original games. So, the Sonic movies came out, and I'm just used to Idris Elba now being Knuckles, who does.
I love his voice as Knuckles. He's so good.
Such a perfect fit.
Yeah, but God, who's the guy? Let's see. God, I forgot the guy's name who did Knuckles in like Adventure. He was at the Sonic Expo when I went.
Oh yeah.
But,
yeah. They haven't mentioned that yet. Sean has gone to a Sonic Expo, where he flew all the way out to Texas to go to it.
It was fun. The hotel had Texas-shaped waffles, and they had deodorant there with a little Sonic on it that says, "You smell like shit." It was great.
And I expect nothing less from a Sonic convention. I don't know what would be
Buy
worse.
some deodorant, you stinky fuck. Yeah, it was so good, man. Like, people were nice. So it was a great convention. I liked the gaming hall was fun. Seeing everybody's artwork was cool. The vendors were cool. My sister got like a signed picture from the voice actor for Shadow. Actually, what happened was we got to the event, and events always start later than they're supposed to. But compared to everybody there, we looked kind of like normies. Like, we weren't like dressed in anything special or whatever. And I was just like, I was wearing like a badge and like, my entry badge, and then like, a regular t-shirt and pants and shit. But, you know what I look like. I'm very like normal looking. So I looked like somebody who may have worked at the event center, rather than somebody who was there for the event. So my sister and I get in, and like the people at the doors don't stop us, and we're like, wow, it's kind of empty in the hall. Like, I wonder why people aren't like buying any of the the stuff from the vendors. And so we're in there for about like, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes, and my sister gets the picture signed from the voice actor for Shadow. His name is like David Humphrey. Super nice guy. But like all of the voice actor lines were like empty, and I'm like, wow, yeah, that's I guess people just haven't wanted to go into the main hall yet or whatever. So we bought a couple things, and the cafe wasn't open, so we're like, oh, let's go out and go somewhere else. And then we walked out, and there's like a big line because the exit and entrance are like in 2 different spots. So we go out the exit, which is more towards like the rear of the hall, and we see like this big line going towards the entrance, and we're like, that's weird. And then so like basically the event hadn't opened yet, and we already like went in and did stuff, and we're like, oh shit, did we like accidentally sneak in?
Yeah, and you know what, with the way you are and the way you carry yourself, I can 110% see how people can confuse you for somebody that works there.
I don't carry myself any weird way or anything. I just walked in like
No, you carry
it's
yourself in
weird.
a manner that like is like I would say like a professional manner. You know, from all the years, I think just from all the years of being in a corporate job like you used to have.
Yeah, true.
You know, and the way you would have to carry yourself like that, I think it just became a natural state for you. So if I was at that event, you know, I would 100% have done the exact same thing with you. Be like, yeah, that guy's in. It's like those old YouTube videos where people are like, "Can we get into an event if we wear a yellow vest and carry a ladder?" And then they would get into everything with no problem. Everybody's like, "Yeah, right this way."
Yeah, that's pretty much how it felt. But it was cool. I guess we're pretty lucky because the lines were so long after that. I was like, damn, I'm kind of glad we didn't try to get that autograph and shit before.
Mm-hmm. What are you working on now?
I'm drawing Amy Rose, of course.
Oh.
She's got her hammer. She's gonna be hitting somebody. Have no fear. Amy Rose is here. That's what she says when she bails Sonic out of jail.
I saw. Was it you who sent me the clip of her breaking him out of jail, and they dubbed it like where Sonic was just an absolute menace and absolutely deserved to be there?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite stories. Back when I first started doing this, I took some commission work, and there's this local rapper from up in New York when I lived up there that one of my buddies suggested or referred to me because I had done some work for him, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but pretty much his stage name was Lucifer spelled a certain way, so he wanted himself drawn as Lucifer. And as I was like going through like the discussions with him, like how exactly he wanted it done and everything, he didn't need to say this because he was getting it anyways. But I don't know how familiar you are with how Lucifer is usually depicted with the goat head and man body and everything, and he's usually depicted with having tits.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Hey, just make sure I get the man boobs," and I just immediately responded back to him. I was like, "Yeah, man, don't even say anything further. You are already getting the man boobs. No way in hell I wasn't doing the man boobs. Any opportunity I get to draw something like that, I'm all for it."
It's like, actually, you didn't have a choice. You were getting them regardless.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was telling him. I was like, yeah, whether you wanted them or not, they were there.
Oh, here's a funny story that I've never told you. When I was in, I think, 4th or 5th grade, we had like an in-class currency that we used for just like stupid shit like pencils, erasers, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or like snacks or whatever.
Get something
like
out of the candy bag.
Yeah, like if you did good in class, like they were like, "Oh yeah, have the thing."
Mm-hmm.
But I used to draw people pictures and they would pay me in that currency.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'd make I would just draw everybody like big pictures of Sonic and shit, and and they would give me like the in-class currency. So like I had like a bunch of those things stacked up. It was funny.
Yeah, I used to in 2nd grade, when we'd line up to go to the bus line and at the end of the day and everything. My teacher had a lot of trust in me. So we had like a little candy bag, and I used to be like, "Oh, I'll be right there," and then I'd hang back and grab that candy bag and steal a couple pieces of candy. And then one day I came in because her son went to the school but wasn't in her class. She's like, "Oh, I saw
Forte
in your class." You're gonna have to bleep that.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah. So she asked me, like,
I'm just messing with you.
The next day in class, she's like, "Oh, Son told me he saw you yesterday in the class. Said you're getting something out of the candy thing. What's that about? And I was like, I think I did flat out just come out there. Like I took a couple pieces of candy, and surprisingly, no repercussions from it.
So then I did it all the time.
Yeah, now I just did it in front of her face at that point. I was a little hoodlum back in the day. I do remember there was one day in middle school. I never did great in school because, you know, ADHD and stuff, and I would always be drawing, and I was never like as good as drawing as I am today. And really the style of drawing I had came from me having one of those. I don't know if you remember seeing them at the book fair, but the, you know, draw your own anime character book.
Oh, I always wanted one of those. I never got one though.
Yeah, I got a Dragon Ball Z one. So
no way, that's cool.
yeah, it was awesome. The way they taught you to draw the characters was really weird though, and I could never get it down. So I would just skip to the last page and just, you know, the last thing in the drawing, and then I would just look at the drawing and just make it off of that. But so a lot of my early age drawings were kind of like more Dragon Ball Z anime themed. And I remember drawing something in class one day, and it was just one of those things where I put a little more effort into the drawing than I usually would, and this kid was just absolutely like infatuated with it. Like, dude, that is one of the coolest drawings I've ever seen, and was like, you know, that's the best thing I've ever seen you draw, blah blah blah. And I was like, wow, thanks, man. I think back on that now, I'm like, man, that must have been a really good drawing. And then I actually remembered exactly what the drawing looked like, and it was so bad. Like, proportions off, the hair was terrible. You know, it was just like the arms looked like just nothing worked in the arms, because it was just a couple of, like, you know, back in the day, I would do like draw an arm like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then it would draw like an elbow, and then it would be like that. And this is actually better than what it looked like back in the day, surprisingly. So imagine that, but like a million times worse.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z characters are hard to draw because they just ended up looking like a bunch of like breakfast sausages.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like it's so hard to draw like muscly arms when you're a little kid.
Yeah, like even if you look at it at the way it's drawn today, it's still kind of like, you know, in my opinion, sometimes it does look like it's a like a bunch of mashed potatoes stuffed into a sock. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But it works really well. So all right, what do you think of that? I'm gonna start coloring, add more detail.
I love him. That's how I always remember him.
Yeah, nipples and all.
I drew Amy whacked Sonic on the head because he was trying to look up her skirt. Whoa, man, that's not cool.
Whoa, there's no pee-pee down there.
You little fucking pervert.
Yeah.
I thought you were a futa.
I looked up there like, whoa, nice cock.
Forgot to draw his spines. I'll show you my spines. There we go.
Yeah, I can never think of Sonic without hearing the, whoa, nice cock.
There we go. Now he looks more like Sonic.
Yep.
There's a whack-a-mole game on the egg carrier in the first Sonic Adventure game.
I slightly remember that. I spent a lot of time playing that, thinking I was going to get some sort of return from it, and I don't think I ever did. Oh, what is it? When he turns Super Sonic, is that he gets all the Chaos Emeralds, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a Chaos Emerald on his forehead. All right, we're giving up on that idea. I can't get this to look right, and I'm not spending any more time on it because it's pissing me off.
Yeah. I'm drawing Sonic right now. I couldn't let go of the idea, so I have to draw it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's much better than my practice run.
Sonic shoes were all red, right?
No, they're red with a white line in the center of them.
Red with a white line in the center of them. I have to look up a reference for that. Nothing is accurate to how he's actually drawn on my drawing, but I'm going to hyperfixate on make sure the shoes look right.
Well, the shoes are arguably the most iconic part of him.
So. Yeah, I know. I'm like, at least let me give the fans something. Yeah, I think that's a good blue. As I fucking nuke my whole screen blue.
You have the blue screen of death, except it's just Sonic. Whoa, your computer's dead. Time to go to Best Buy.
Whoa, all that Sonic porn you've been watching has really fucked up your computer, bud.
You shouldn't have done that. Whoa. Is that my asshole?
Yeah, I really hope you guys like these drawings that we're just kind of throwing together here. We're no deviant artist here, but I think you guys will fully enjoy this.
Well, I'm behaving myself for this episode.
Yeah, I know. I'm really proud of you. After you showed me those practice sheets, I was kind of worried that this video would never be able to get published.
Literally, like, guys, he's not kidding. I literally just ended up drawing a bunch of porn. Like, I can't. And then I got burned out on it because I'm like, oh, I drew too much porn. My brain hurts. So now I had to cleanse my whole palette. Oh, it's just not good.
Yeah, it was an interesting few days where that was happening. I won't lie.
I'd be like, how about this? Have you seen this? How about this?
And I'm like, yeah, that's real detailed.
Like, everything that I sent him, he was like, Jesus Christ. Everything was Jesus.
Yeah, that's because it just left me speechless. Not because it was, a good drawing or anything, but just it was some stuff. I'll say that it was some stuff. And it wasn't any. I'll make the disclaimer here for you. It wasn't anything too crazy. There was way worse stuff out there. The Jesuses were just because I never expected it. He just sent me it, and with no context. The color adds a whole new layer of depth to this.
Okay, my Sonic's done. You want to see him?
I'm looking at him. I'm looking at it. Oh, man.
Did you know I had one of these?
Yeah, things go out of it. But hey, if you ask nicely, maybe something will go into it.
Am I going to have to censor that one? You think? Because people draw cat butts all the time. This is basically a cat butt.
That is a good question.
I think this will be fine. I think I'm going to leave it in. And if you don't see it, just know that I had to change it.
Yeah, so we'll... I think let's play it safe, and let's just put a picture of something a little less revealing.
This is fine. It's an X with a pink fucking circle behind it. It's okay.
Oh man. I will say I am real happy with how this is going so far. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Let's see. I got a good little collage going on now.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, like, this is stupid. Who the fuck? How much time do I have left? Are you close to done with your drawing?
Yeah, I'm just finishing up the coloring side of it here.
All right, I may have time. I think I have time to draw one more character. You think?
Yeah. If I really wanted to go crazy with this and add some shading, I could, but...
Yeah, I'll draw one more character.
Let's see, and then his stomach's like a yellow color, right? Like an off-white almost. It's
like skin color. It's like a beige or... It's Caucasian skin color, I would say.
You might have a little bit more time. I completely forgot I gotta Color.
That's fine. I have a good idea anyway. I'll gladly take the time.
Yeah. You drawing fucking Shadow as a girl.
No, he's a guy.
Very feminine face.
No, he's just you never see him making this expression. That's why.
Okay.
He's always very stoic, you know, but not right now. He's very amorous right now.
Yeah, whoa, nice cock and asshole.
How am I gonna draw this? Okay.
Yeah, probably my favorite bit of Sonic Internet stuff will always be the person that took it was Oni Plays, right? Who did the whole
No, it was Game Grumps, I think, with the nice cock thing.
Yeah. Whoever took that and animated it, you're a saint.
Yeah, that was an amazing animation.
It's saint.
My favorite like podcast let's play bit of like Sonic is it's from Oni Plays, but they're playing Sonic Heroes and they're just going through bits and the guy Corey, he does one of the funniest things ever. He's like talking about like Shadow and if he was like in the Scooby-Doo universe, and then Shaggy's like, "You look just like my dog Scooby," and Shadow's like, "What? I'm not a dog." It's like, the idea of Shadow being confused for Scooby-Doo is so stupid to me. I love it.
I just think the concept of Sonic or Shadow being
You look
confused.
just like my dog Scoob. Like no matter where Shadow is, like he gets confused for somebody else.
Yeah, like I said, the concept of just Shadow being in other universes and not understanding what's going on, I will always love that. He's jumping in the air too, or is he sitting down? Oh, he's kneeling down and admiring it.
Yeah. This is the best thing I've ever drawn. Just
You see, kid.
look at Sonic's face.
The way it looks is a little smaller on my screen. It looks like he just has one tooth at the bottom.
Yeah, it does. That's his little tongue.
As you see, kids, hedgehogs do have assholes.
No, I'm gonna make him say something else.
And nice cocks. Another favorite bit of mine. I think we've sent it to each other a couple times, but whoever did that thing where they're like, it seemed like a normal Sonic video, and then like Shadow like stops and like looks at Sonic's butt and then like slaps it.
Too many damn banana peels on the ground.
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing I love more than seeing degenerative behavior, and the Sonic community is just chock full of it.
I feel bad for anybody who makes like really wholesome Sonic stuff because it's just like overrun with literally the worst stuff ever. But that's part of it, baby. That's what I love about it.
Yep. You Sonic fans out there, you make my day more so than anybody else. God, I so hope.
All right, there's my Sonic and Shadow.
Damn.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. It's so perfect.
That's so stupid.
Oh man. It's
I
perfect.
drew fucking Tim's on Shadow.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Damn.
Your memory with this stuff is very good because that all still looks like Sonic artwork.
That's more of a testament to how iconic these characters are.
Yeah. What was that one artist you showed me where it's just like it was a really bad Sonic art, but it was like actually.
Oh, Ken Penders.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I got Forte turned on to Ken Penders. I sent some artwork to him in the chat because when I went down that like porn spiral, and he kept saying like, "Oh, Jesus to everything." I'm like, look, it's not as bad as like Ken Penders because even my porn versus Ken Penders regular drawings was not as bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
And I'm like, I was like, this is one time this was official artwork in some capacity.
Yeah, it blew my mind that Sega allowed it. 'Cause man, was that shit weird. It's like, and when I saw that too, I was like, man, maybe we were a little too harsh on the Sonic movie when they initially released Sonic and what he was supposed to look like, the ugly Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, we were a little too harsh on him because there is much worse Sonic work out there.
I'm glad they fixed it though.
Yeah, the current design is absolutely perfect. Voice cast is perfect. The way everybody looks. I love the way Tails looked when they finally brought Tails in. Shadow, absolutely perfect.
I think they did good with everybody.
Yeah.
I think that's like the best that it could have been for like a Hollywood movie, because there's so many compromises that have to be made, and like more than people know. So I really think, considering the circumstance, it really came out good.
Yeah.
There's parts that I don't like, but whatever. Like I don't give a shit. The fact that it's like 20 plus years like since a lot of this like subject material was created. Like the fact that the third movie, it was like, oh, they went through a lot of the Sonic Adventure 2 storyline. It's like that's a sequel to a video game that came out like more over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like the fact that we got that is crazy to me.
I think just the fact that they were able to make a good video game adaptation is really like the testament to how good it is, because video game adaptations notoriously are bad. Anime adaptations, we can talk about Dragon Ball Evolution till we're blue in the face and how bad that was.
I'm not going to talk about that movie at all.
Yeah.
That movie is not going to get spoken about. But no, I'm glad the Sonic movies are good for what they are.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say about Dragon Ball Evolution is, as a kid seeing that and being so hyped to see Dragon Ball Z, even I was like, what the fuck is this? My dad was going to take me to go see that in theaters too, and after I watched it on home release, I flat out told him, like, thank you. Thank you for being poor and not being able to afford movie tickets, because I would have been very upset if we spent money on that.
I gotta save. I'm gonna save just the fucking Shadow and Sonic part for something, because I really love this stupid fucking art.
What you should do with it is take it and do a super
Post
detailed
it on my
drawing.
personal Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make that no super detailed drawing. I think it would be less funny if it was good.
Well, add some color to it,
Damn.
Damn.
Damn, Kakarot. I mean Sonic.
Yeah,
What'd you just call me? Vegeta? Shadow? Oh, whoops.
Whoops.
Whoa.
It is very funny, the similarities between Dragon Ball Z and Sonic.
We have to find the 7 Dragon Ball. I mean, the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Nah, gotta go supersonic for this.
Yeah, there's a lot of similar. You could tell like
Heavily
Sonic was inspired by Dragon Ball Z.
Heavily inspired. All right, give me 1 second. Oh, man, just a little bit. Forgot. Shaded some spots and I completely forgot to shade other spots.
I really think this looks incredible. This is your best work.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm a little biased because I love Sonic, but oh, you know what? They're gonna crucify you, man. He drew Sonic with blue arms.
Are his arms not?
That's how he is in the. No, his arms are the color of his belly.
Are they really?
That's why everyone. Yeah, that's why everybody was mad at the movie, because they made his arms blue in the movie.
Well, everybody can go fuck themselves. I don't care. I'm not a Sonic fan. There we go. All right, I'm calling it done there.
All right, let me take a look. What is he? I like him. What does he say though? What's he saying? Why is his mouth open? Is he roaring? Is he saying his catchphrase? What's his catchphrase?
Oh, his catchphrase is like, "Oh, nice cock."
Nice cock. Okay.
I don't know. That's the only thing that I can hear Sonic saying ever since I heard that. So but yeah. So there's there's my Sonic. Hope you guys enjoyed that. But now for my crowning achievement. I did do a little bit more of a detailed drawing of another Sonic character that I think came out wonderful. Let me hide this, and then I'll bring this up and make it a little bigger. And there you guys go. There's Tails.
He's having a good old time.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's enjoying himself. All right, cool. I think that's about it for me.
All right, I'm done too. My favorite. I'm very proud of my Sonic and Shadow. Everything else is kind of like whatever. Amy looks like shit. I should have drawn her a little bit better, but whatever.
Yeah, it's the most
Fucking...
family friendly thing on your page, that's for sure.
Yeah, true. She's just whacking a jack in the box with a hammer. Tails literally stuck his fingers up Knuckles' ass, and Sonic's showing his little pink asshole. Like Shadow's watching it.
Shadow's contemplating putting his fingers in the ass.
This really is me behaving myself, though. This is the best you're gonna get from me. But as far as Sonic content
goes, me, I don't ever draw Sonic stuff, so this is the best you're gonna ever get from me for Sonic. I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but we'll see.
Well, thank you for watching this very special episode of Ink Stink, and Happy New Year.
Yep, Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for watching.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank God that's done. I don't ever want to do this Sonic shit again. It's just so weird. I just... What's going on here? What is Tails doing? Tails? Tails, what are you doing? Tails? Tails, what are you doing? God, what is he doing? Tails. Oh shit, oh Tails, no.